Are you a real estate agent that is fairly new to using technology for the business? This may not be for you, but I'm breaking down my top tools to use to start your tech stack in your real estate business. Starting with number one is select a CRM. A CRM is very important to implement before you add on any cool tools, websites, branding, affiliates, or any online lead gen. It's a place where you need to start even if you haven't done lead gen yet. That way, you have a central hub for your current database of your sphere and past clients, and then you can build upon that foundation and make sure no one gets missed. If you're looking for recommendations, I highly recommend using Follow Up Boss as your CRM. Follow Up Boss is a best-in-class CRM, and I have not seen any other CRM that comes close to Follow Up Boss. It is geared towards real estate agents, teams, and brokerages, and it is a best-in-class CRM. It has unmatched support and an amazing community on Facebook that I'm a part of and have the opportunity to help moderate. On top of using Follow Up Boss, I highly recommend using their add-on Follow Up Boss Dialer. I follow the philosophy of if it didn't happen in Follow Up Boss, it didn't happen. So using the dialer allows you to not only call through people faster through what's called a smart list, but also they get recorded so you can listen to them later. You can have your coach listen to those recordings and help you on your objection handling and scripting. You can use the reporting for your own personal reporting, such as how many calls you made a day, how many conversations you had. It's a very important and I would think necessary tool to use within Follow Boss. So step one, CRM, highly recommend Follow Boss. Step two is set up your CRM, whether you choose Follow Boss or not. You don't want it to become an over-glorified address book that you pay for that holds your contacts. You want it to do work for you and make your life simpler, not add more work for you and more manual work. So some things to consider if you're going to use Follow Boss is set up action plans and automations in lead flow for new leads or automations for existing leads. Create your content for those action plans to automate and supplement what you're doing to follow up with leads or reach new leads that you generate online. So some suggestions are new lead drips, nurture buyer, nurture seller. If they need to both buy and sell, a renter to future buyer if you come across people who say they only want to rent for now, but maybe in the future they'll buy. A post-closing drip, a sphere drip, a recruiting drip if you're going to add to your business and bring in agents to a team or brokerage. And those are the ones to get you started. And then you can automate those action plans through what's called automations. I most commonly use automations based on stage change. So first, action plans and automations set up through the lead flow and automations. Next, define your stages. Next, use smart lists and then use the dialer. Next, create a standard operating procedure for your daily expectations and then for future agent expectations. So this may not be for you, but in the link in the description below, I provide a step-by-step guide for setting up Follow Up Boss for success. That's a free download you can access. Number three, to get started in the lead generation realm, I highly recommend checking out StreetText, link in the description. They allow you to either DIY or hire them to do it for you. The DIY option is really cool. They have a direct integration with Follow Up Boss and with Facebook so that you can select from their templated list of ads, whether it's a listing ad, a seller ad, or guides for buyers or sellers. They show you the average stats and performance of that ad, and they're continually adding to that library. And you can quickly click around, make some changes, and then post the ad on Facebook without having to deal with Facebook Ad Manager. I don't even like Facebook Ad Manager, and I'm not even a real estate agent, but I still use StreetText for my own business because of how easy it is. And what's really cool is they have something called ad bundles, so it allows you to quickly rotate ads on a schedule. You can even do it once a day, which does not exist in Facebook. You would have to manually click off and on ads, which is really annoying. And the two-way integration with Follow Boss is you can create ads based on what stage a person is in Follow Boss. So let's say you want to send an advertisement to people in your sphere stage, but a different advertisement to leads not reached, but a different advertisement to your hots and warms. Really easy to do. And it updates in real time. So if you move someone from one stage to another, it updates the ad in StreetText. Then if you're looking for a website provider, there are lots of great options out there depending on your budgets and needs. Some common ones, which I'm not in any way affiliated with, are Agent Fire, Playster, Ylopo, Agent Image, Real Geeks, Sierra, plus there's a Sierra version with only website and only IDX, which is linked below. That way you can use Follow Up Boss as your CRM. Some of those website providers do have the option for them to do lead gen for you. So you could do DIY in StreetText or opt in to have it done for you through StreetText or couple it with your website provider's lead gen. If you're looking for other lead gen ideas, maybe you're only looking for solely a marketing company, I highly recommend looking into two companies. One is called Dippity and one is called Whitley, but definitely also also look into StreetText. And then finally, you need to call your leads. Use the follow-up boss dialer to call through them. Data shows that it can take up to 10 to 20 times to reach someone in this day and age. And even after you do reach them, it most likely will require long-term follow-up. So that's why having a CRM, and not only having it, but having systems in place to keep people in front of you long-term through automated email drips is essential for keeping a person yours and keeping you top of mind with them as their go-to real estate agent. That might mean you buckling down and making those calls every day, or potentially hiring an ISA. You can either hire an in-house ISA, which is what I recommend, so that you can train them and they're in your market, and you can have them trained by Dale Archdeacon, who is an ISA trainer and is the owner of Smart Insight Sales. He is the go-to ISA trainer for people who use Follow Boss, and he has free training within the Follow Boss Academy called Conversion U, but you can also hire his company to train your ISA for you. They do an intensive training one-on-one with your ISA. But if you are not currently at a place where you can hire an in-house ISA, there are a couple of options to hire outside ISAs, third party. Some options include hiring direct VA or through a company such as the Lead Whisperers or Conversion Monster. Hope you found this helpful, and if you have other cool tech ideas that real estate agents can use, definitely put them below. And if you're not on Facebook, I highly recommend getting on it and joining both the Follow Boss Success Community Facebook group once you do sign up for Follow Boss, and then I also really like Lab Code Agents. I'm on there often as well.